Welcome to another Prim's Earth Trek video. This is days 29 to 29 to 37. I've got a few people to thank. I've had to write them down. There's so many. This is getting over generous and lovely. I'd like to thank Emma Orpin for becoming a bronze Patreon person, and Debbie Kazara and Sarah from Soltalk for becoming silver Patreon members. If you want to support this trip with Patreon, then go to my webpage primsearthtrek.com, and there's all the links from there, and you get, by joining that, you get extra bonuses and things like that. But I also want to thank Steve Porter, Debbie Hardisty, my auntie Rita again, and Vinnie from VEPS Windows and Doors, who I met yesterday, for buying me multiple coffees or financing this trip in other ways. Thank you, all those people. You're all wonderfully lovely, and I'm gobsmacked. So the video is going to continue now. Thank you very much for watching. Day 29. It's nearly been a month. So today it's a very easy navigational day. So I'm just walking down the canal. I think the Grand Union Canal, and just basically follow this all the way to and slightly beyond Leamington Spa, where I believe there's a forest like the one I slept in last night, and that gets me a little bit closer to Northampton, where I've got the offer of a garden to camp in on Sunday, the day after tomorrow. All these locks together like a little step ladder up the canal. Spooky double tunnel. Double tunnel. I think about 3 more miles to go on the canal, and then I come off the canal and go and find the forest. But it's been a nice, pleasant day. The weather's been nice. It's always nice when an architect tries to make his work, his buildings, blend in with the natural surroundings. What the fuck is that? See the rat. Top swimmer. It's day 30. Last night I slept probably where I shouldn't have slept. There's a park, and I found a bit of a tree to camp under, but it's a bit slopey, so I kept sliding off my ground mat, which meant I didn't get very much sleep. So I'm a bit tired this morning. Still on the canal, and some bits are spookily quiet. It's very easy to lose a path around here. Just fields with killer sheep. You see him? He's a dodgy fucker, him. He's walking away now, but he knows. I swear he had a knife earlier on. So just keep following the map, even though the map doesn't bear any relation to what's on the ground. Field full of cows, slowly moving towards me. Are they going to trample me to death? Let's hope not. If this is the last video I make, I've been trampled to death. Unfortunately, the video sequence with the cow attack didn't record for some reason, and so I've had to recreate it using the Milton Keynes cows, the concrete cows there. Not all of this might be true. So there they are, the evil cows. They attack me, they knock me to the floor, they knock me to the floor some more, but I think I'm going to pick on the little one, I'm going to punch him in the face, and then I think I need to be kick, I need to kick him in the face, and then a Stegosaurus turned up. So in the very next field I find this style, which is what I needed all along. These cows in this field weren't so bad. It's day 31 at the dawn of a new month, 1st of May. See that forest? That's probably where I should have camped last night, but instead I asked a farmer if he could camp in his field, and he said yes, which was very nice. Actually no, I should have stayed with the farmer's field. Keep it legal. Keep it legal, kids. And today I've got a 20-mile walk-ish to Northampton to meet Mark Underwood, a guy I've never met, but he said I can camp in his garden. He was very kind of him. So that's what we'll do. And look, it's raining after weeks of sunshine. This is only the 3rd day of rain I've had since I started. Amazing. I'm in a place called Weedon Beck. I've just been to a pub, and it's the first time in my life I've ever gone into a pub and ordered a pot of tea. It just felt like what I wanted, but I've just found this church on my way out. Look, it's lovely. Look at it. Maybe drinking tea, more tea, gives you more appreciation of these things. I'm following the yellow brick road, looking not unlike a scarecrow. Hello, how are you doing? It's day 32. I'm just passing through Stoke Bruin, which I'd never heard of, but it's a bit of a tourist road, and there's lots of locks here in this canal. For the last few days I've been feeling a little bit down because I'd gone sort of a week without talking to anybody. Yesterday I met up with a lovely couple, Mark, who'd read some of my books and invited me to his house, and Moira, his partner, and they really cheered me up. It was a good laugh, and we had some beer and wine, and it was fun. So thank you to them for cheering me up. I feel like I've got a spring in my step today. Don't drop the camera, don't drop the camera. Day 33. Spot of last night's tent, and today we're going to walk through Milton Keynes to Bletchley and hopefully to a campsite on the other side. It's a grey day, but it's a dry day. Walking through Milton Keynes is not a lot of fun really. It feels just like one big industrial estate with a few trees in between. Everywhere you look. Industrial estate, but we'll be out of it soon. And then the rest of Milton Keynes is like this, all the green walkways between, well, try to avoid all the dual carriageways, which seems lovely, but there's always a roar of traffic nearby. This is a very special person. I'd already walked through Milton Keynes, and then I found a message on my phone from someone who lives in Milton Keynes, Emma. Hello. And she said, if you're going through Milton Keynes, you can come and stay at my house.
Nutter.
And been very kind.
I'm the nutter, he's not.
She's not a nutter, but she's very nice, and she's fed me. And we're now sitting in the garden. I've had a day off today.
Yeah.
And
he's resting his feet. He's having a nice sandwich. He's got a nude lady behind him. He's got a dog.
Lovely little dog. And yeah.
And I'm going to let him go on his way after today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
All the very best with your travels. And I'm going to follow him all the way.
Cool. Thank you.
Take care.
Good morning. So this is day 35. I'm now leaving Milton Keynes. I've left Milton Keynes, I think. I'm back into countryside and things like that. But I just had a really lovely 2 days here with Emma, who we just met. I'd already walked through Milton Keynes. I'd got to as far as Bletchley, and I was trying to find out where I was going to stay that night because I wanted a day off as well to rest my feet, because the next sort of 10 days or so I was going to need to walk every day to get to Dover. And I found a message, it's like a 2-day-old message on my phone, which Facebook hadn't told me about, and it was Emma saying, if you're passing through Milton Keynes, get in touch. And I did, and she was fantastic. She cooked for me, she let me have an extra day there, and yesterday she drove me around the sites of Milton Keynes, around the concrete cows and the Triceratops monster thing. But I just want to say on here to her, thank you very much. She was so kind. Bugger. Timing. Look at this forest. This is the sort of ideal place to wild camp. Thick trees and places to hide. Unfortunately, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. And I've only been walking for about 45 minutes. So I seem a bit lazy to set up camp now. Just the sound of birds. Some deer live here, I've just seen one. And it feels like being in Canada, but without the threat of being torn apart by a bear. So I'm currently in Woburn, famous for Woburn Abbey. This is not Woburn Abbey, this is St Mary the Virgin, I think. And this is famous, if it's famous, for being the church in which Jerry Halliwell got married the last time she got married. Whoever that was to, I don't know. This is the park near Woburn Abbey. It's famous for its deer. There's lots of big antlered dudes there. Can I get any closer, or am I going to get shot by some groundsman? Or attacked by deer. I know I'm bothering them now. Okay, we'll leave it there. It's quite cool to get this close to these deer. It's behind me. Just walking through a village called Eversholt, a nice church. Nice and sunny in Eversholt, so I thought I'd stop and have a pint and some nuts, even if they are stupidly expensive. I was thinking that the closer I got to London, the more urban it would become. And today has just been countryside, countryside, countryside all day long. Woods and deer and a pint of cider. It's been lovely. Well done, Buckinghamshire. Good morning, and what a fine morning it is, Sue. It's day 36. I'm on my way, sorry, I'm sucking a mint humbug. I'm on my way to St Albans, where a very kind friend, Malcolm, thank you Malcolm, has sponsored me a night in the Premier Inn there. So, and I believe every time I've been in Premier Inns before, they've always had a bath. So I'll be able to have a proper soak. So, thank you Malcolm. This time, it will be recorded. Look what's coming at me. Cows. More worryingly, the sign on the field said Bulling Field. These are all bulls. I think I'm about to get my head kicked in. Hello bulls. Hello. Friendly walker just walking by. They're creeping up on me. No. Maybe they can smell me. Maybe that's why they're keeping back. Thank you for letting me pass. Thank you. No, you stay there, fella. Yeah, just stay where you are. Try not to eat you. I just had a scare then, not the cows. Straight out of the cow field, I walked into a field full of is this rape? I don't know if this is rape or something else that's yellow. And thought I'd film myself walking through it, and then the phone stopped working. And I thought, oh no, how am I going to find my hotel? But I switched it back on and off again, the IT solution to everything, and it was working. Thank God. But I've got, look at this. This is, that's a path, that. I've got to fight my way through that. I'm already covered in yellow crap already. So let's see what happens. Very well maintained public footpath. There's dented in this back there. Covered in yellow crap. See, there does seem to be a footpath down there, but when you get fucking shite like that blocking your way, I don't know if that's footpath anymore, is it? Jesus Christ. I'll put this away so I can concentrate properly. Look at the state of these trousers. Like I've been paintballing. And ironically, I just passed a paintballing place. Everyone's going to think I've just been paintballing and been really shit at it. Yellow crap all over my stuff. So, it's day 37. I've left St Albans now after a very comfortable night at the Premier Inn. Thank you to Malcolm. It gave me an opportunity to have a soak in the bath and remove my tramp's beard. In a second we'll be passing, I think, under the M25, and so this video comes to an end now, and the next video will be London. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, then please subscribe.